about the new environment. How you guys doing? Dr. Stephen Akintayo here. Welcome. So I'm doing a tour of our new 40-acre property here in Katy, Texas. So we are just 5 minutes to the place, but I just want to show you the environment ambience. It's going to be a 5 to 7 year project. We're going to build in 400 to 500 housing units. I'll still take you around the entire property as well and show you around. So we have, this is the environment. Generally, Katy is the highest school district, the best school district, number one actually in the whole of Houston. You call it in the whole of Texas? Yeah. Really? In the whole of Texas, okay. So, but it's called the Greater Houston area, and the Greater Houston area comprises of Katy and all these other parts. As you can see, there are construction in this entire axis. We are also very close to a new high school, that is opening up next year. The high school itself will get the value of this property to go really, really high because of the high school that is opening. Remember again, it's the best school district, and so all the schools in this axis are top notch. And you know, having a property, a development close to a school, you know what that means. It's a major factor in helping the value of the property to go up. And so welcome once again. As you're joining me, tell me your name and the city you're joining me from. And I just want to know where you guys are joining me from. I'll be taking your questions about how to be part of this project, you can invest with us on this project, and all that we are doing at the moment. But let me get to know you better. Also, you can invite other people to join us in this conversation today. Just invite as many people, share this with as many people as possible. Mary from UK, thank you for joining. Mary, it's good to see you. Who else is here? If you just tell me your name and the city you're joining me from. Jumoke from Los Angeles. How are you, Jumoke? Welcome to the store. I think I'm 3 minutes to where I'm going, and just starting the conversation with you guys. Who else is here? Kelvin from Benin City. Badmoss from Houston. Hey, Mr. Sean, I hope you registered for Saturday event. Next Saturday we're having a major conference, Diaspora Real Estate World Conference. Myself, Dele Momodu, Victor Lofimaki, Bayo, Adeboale. There's a lady coming to talk about, fix and flip. So we're looking at the entire 9 yards when it comes to real estate. Okay, Timmy wants to talk about branding. So this is the school that I'm talking about. It's going to be opening next year. So we're, see the roads to the school. It's a high school, and you can imagine, can you imagine having a property close to a high school? How important that is in terms of helping the valuation of a real estate. So this will be opening next year, and it's going to be opening next year, and I can tell you it's a major value to this particular property. So after that's the school there, you have just this body of water, and then the next property is us, Jasper, Katy. So We are gonna have a great time doing this tour today. Okay, there's one more property before us. So there is this property, then after this property we are next. You know, so we're here and you take your right. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Jasper. You know, welcome to Jasper. To Jasper, Katy. And so you can see it's a whole 40-acre, massive. There is a building on it. You know, there's a swimming pool. There are some barn, you know, on it, and we are using the next 6 to 12 months to work on permits and, you know, a lot of stuff that we're trying to get. I just move around to do my tour so that I don't waste time. You can just engage. So guys, we here. So basically, like I said, there's a property on this. So sorry guys, we're late. Apologies, but I've started my video, so I just continue. So, and by the way, Temi is the reason why I'm late. Oh, you should know that. You should know that for a fact. I don't come late. So so this is the property. Bonds are part of it. All these are part of it. So I'm just taking you guys round to show you just round the property. This is like a ranch, so people live here. So there's a small fence, but all this. Now there is, if you see the master plan, there is a pond down there. It's still part of the land. So there's a pond. I'm not sure whether I have time to go to the pond. So we're converting this pond to a lake. Let me see if I can walk down there. We're converting this pond to a lake. So this is part of the house that is on the property. So let me see. My favorite part of the building, for me, I mean, people often ask me, what's your favorite part? My favorite part of the building is the pond, and it's because of what we can do. By the way, feel free to ask me any question on this project. Like I said, I'm here to just take you around and then answer your questions, okay? My favorite part is this pond because it gives us opportunity to create an artificial lake with the pond. And I'm walking down there. Create an artificial lake, and then we're going to be building the single family homes are going to be surrounding the pond, this pond area. Okay, so if you see the proposed design, of course, we're still a long way from getting all the city permits and all that, but we've done our own proposed concept, and our goal is to build a single family home around the pond, okay, that is converted to a lake. So we'll build as a lot of the single family homes will be around this axis. I'm still taking a walk down. So you have an opportunity to be part of this and invest where it's going to be costing us over $100 million in the next 5 to 8 years to complete all the units we're going to be building here. You know, and for me we're currently raising $10 million in the first round to do a few things we need to do, and you can be part of that. You can always send me a DM or call our office and make inquiry about how you can be part of the opportunity. Also, those of you coming for the Diaspora Real Estate World Conference, you'll be learning a few things about how about the opportunity we have for you and how you can be part of it. You're going to be learning that. I know people are coming from different parts of the US for the next Saturday event, and so you want to be part of that. Like I said, feel free, ask me any question you have, and I'm here to answer you. So, my favorite part of the property, ladies and gentlemen, okay, is this pond. It's a pond actually, but I'm converting it to a lake. But this is my favorite part. So any property, I love property that has water on it. There's so much I can do. Again, if you understand real estate, you know that water body on any real estate is like the prime aspect of that. So we'll convert this to a lake and it will be something amazing. Okay, so if you have questions for me, feel free. I'm here to answer all your questions about this project, about what we intend to do. Let me also say this, that I feel strongly that a lot of us who have done amazing stuff back at home, we currently own over 30 estates in Nigeria alone. And I feel strongly that the same revolution taking place in our music industry, in our movie industry, I sense strongly that we need to leverage that same revolution with our businesses. Okay, I think it's time for African-owned businesses to expand aggressively internationally. And for me, that's what I've been doing the last 3 years. Our expansion in Dubai was geared towards that. And this massive project here in the US is also geared towards that. I believe there's this divine arrangement by God, okay, to lift the Nigerian story, okay, to a global level. Okay, that's my belief. I mean, you can disagree with it, but that's my strong belief, because since when has Afrobeat started? Okay, Fela sang and sang and sang, but what Afrobeat didn't get to where it is. So all this is still part of the land. Like I said, it's really huge. It's a massive land. Okay, trekking it around is a long journey. But Fela sang. Afrobeat didn't get to where it is under Fela, right? You know how many actors perform so well. We never had the Nollywood move to a point where today, okay, people go to cinemas and are more ready to watch Nollywood movies than Hollywood movies, right? Globally, people watch our movies. There is a divine agenda, as far as I'm concerned, about our people and how God wants us to, our story positively this time around, to go global. And I believe the same blessing is on businesses as well. If you're conscious of the season, you see, God is a God of time, chance, and season. Okay, so I strongly believe is a season where we're in a season where you as a Nigerian, okay, can do a lot of great stuff in this season. Okay, a lot of great stuff in this season if you understand the timing we are in the season and how to take advantage of this season. So for us as a company, we're expanding massively back in Nigeria, and we're expanding still massively here in the US, in the UK, in Dubai, And very soon, some of you have said we should come to Canada. We will be there. Okay? That I can assure you. We'll go to Canada as well. So, all this, I'm just showing you part of the property. It goes down there, down here. I'm still gonna work this area now. Okay? I have my team here, gisting away while I'm here. So, but I'm ready to take your question about Jasper, 40-acre property, Katy, Texas. Any question you have, feel free. So we have this barn. I'm thinking of converting this. By the way, our office here will be starting April next year. But I'm thinking of turning this to like a conference or seminar room. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so all these are still part of the property. All that, the next building is still, the next barn, or whatever you call it, is still part of it. And we're still going down this way, so it, it was just structured because it's a ranch, and so they use barbed wire to just cut and partition and section different parts of it. But straight down to the gate, all this is still part of, even after this initial barbed wire. After that, it's still part of the land and goes all that way. So it's huge, as you know. So, any question for me, ladies and gentlemen? Do we have questions? Any question? Okay? Any question on this? Okay? Any question? Any question? I'm here to take your questions if you have any. So I like this office once we finally open in April, because it will be our first office where we have a swimming pool to ourselves, right? And it's a good, massive space anyway, and that leads down to the road. So, hello. Will next week meeting be online as well? Yes, the meeting next week is hybrid, so you can attend the meeting physically or you can attend the meeting virtually. So whichever one you want, you are free to be part of that. So if you want to attend it virtually, you can attend the meeting virtually next week. Yes, but it's a paid meeting. It's not free. We have a training today in the next 1 hour 50 minutes, where I'm going to be talking to property agents and property brokers, strategies for next year. I will also be opening up how you can partner with us next year, whether with our US property, whether with our UK, Dubai, Nigeria, and all that. So we'll be discussing that in the next 1 hour plus at the Global Property Brokers Masterclass. It will be my last event for the year, and it's taking place today. You can check this page for that, and it's a free event. But Saturday's Diaspora Wealth Festival is a paid event, but today's event is free. Adekambi Abiodun says, how do we be a partaker in this investment, please? Okay, beautiful. So, first of all, there are a huge part of how you can be a partaker cannot be discussed on social media. But I can basically give you two major parts. One part is that you can invest in the $10 million fund that we are raising at the moment, and you will get an annual returns, and that also could automatically give you a down payment towards the housing unit we'll be building here. Okay, so for example, I'm just giving an example. Let's assume you invest $1 million out of the $10 million, or let me come lower. You invest $500,000, right? A portion of that $100,000 will also go towards your down payment for you to have a slot when we start building the houses here. So here in the US, depends on the county, 3 to 6 to 12 months. But because of the scale of what we're building, we need another 6 to 12 months to get building permits before we can start building. But before that, there's a lot of investment that goes on already. There's a lot of project and money you need to spend, and so the fund is being raised for pre-permit season and post-permit season. And so that once we get permits, we immediately start building the initial 50 units we want to start, a single family home. But what this then do is that if you are part of the investor, you will not just get return on the profit. If you then are interested in owning a house on this property, your investment that you made before already qualifies a down payment that you just then add more to it, and then we get a mortgage for you, and we're able to get a construction loan that then converts to a mortgage. And the beauty is that you will be owning a brand new house, right? The advantage when it comes to equity appreciation for a brand new house in the US, because most of the houses people buy are already 10 years, 20 years, right? But when you buy a brand new house in the US, you are able to have a higher equity appreciation or capital appreciation, we call it. Pure Tech Africa says, what are the fundamentals to know how you recommend to pick real estate in the US? Well, it depends really. I mean, the real estate market in the US is different, and that's why we're doing a masterclass on Saturday. So we have fix and flip. Fix and flip are properties that are already bad, and so you buy them very cheap, you fix it, and you can then sell it, and you make some money for yourself. You have the new, you still have land banking as well here in the US as well. You then have property development here in the US, and you also have general, property investment, particularly when it comes to apartments, where you can buy 100 units, 200 unit apartments. We call it commercial real estate, but it's commercial in the residential aspect. So you buy 100 units of maybe 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. You get a different company to manage it. Sometimes it's the same company, but somebody help you to manage and do the proper management for the property. You also get, of course, somebody else who will play major roles, right? But you are the main investor, and what happens is that what your tenant is paying you will be able to help you pay your mortgage, as well as what your tenant is paying you will also be able to help you pay for some other bills that you have. So typically, these are some of the things that are done as regards real estate here. So yes, I hope I've answered you, but you will need to come for the training, the masterclass we're having, or we call it the Jasper Real Estate Wealth Conference this Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's going to be detailed. We have different people taking different aspects. Victor Luffy Marking will talk about funding, mortgage, lending. I mean, they do a lot of lending to support people who want to invest in real estate. Bayo is also speaking to that topic. Somebody else is talking about fix and flip. I will be talking to you generally about 7 different ways to make money and breaking down those aspects. So the beauty about the event we're having is that everybody's coming. Deeper Additional will be talking from insurance perspective, right? How some of us who are doing real estate need to leverage on the insurance aspect of this part of the world to even take our real estate business to the next level. Okay, so there's so much we're doing, and you want to take advantage of that. But generally, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a virtual tour of Jasper Estate, Katy, Texas. Okay, so this is the property on it, and then you have the entire 40-acre down, and a good portion of the property is facing a tarred road, and that's also another fantastic aspect of this portion, right? I mean, this property, so really, really good. Okay, any more question for me, guys? Any more question? So for those of you who want to invest, like I said, you want to talk to us, send me a DM, and we'll get you all the details. You can call the office as well. We can get you all the details. You can send email to info@gtechhomes.com. We'll get you the details. Priority for us at the moment is, people, investing, and they are able to get return on investment. We're looking at between 8 to 13% ROI, depending on what you're investing. The minimum you can invest with our US, syndication is 50,000. But if you're doing through our Nigerian digital cooperative, you can do as low as $10,000. Right, so it means you have that option, whether you want to invest as low as $10,000, but that will be through our digital cooperative back in Nigeria. But if you want to invest through our US entity, you have to, the minimum is $50,000, and you have to be an accredited investor. So there are rules to investing if you're a US citizen and you're investing here. There are rules to it. It's more regulated, but we have a fund set up for that, and you can do through that. But if you don't want to do that, you can register, invest via our digital cooperative back at home in Africa, and you still get your returns in dollars. And of course, your capital is with us for 5. You can choose a 5-year period or a 10-year period, but every year you are entitled to a capital, a returns on investment. And so we're currently raising $10 million for that. And that's one major way you can invest. Well, the second other way is that you can invest in owning a property here. Like I said, the first unit we will be building a single family home, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, and that we'll be announcing as time goes on. But what we have are situations where some people have said to us, Dr. Stephen, I want to buy a 4-bedroom, where our 4-bedroom is going for about $400,000. And sometimes, $430,000. And some people will be like, okay, I may not be able to contribute to my own portion in one sweep. So I want to do that gradually, and then link me up with a mortgage to company to work with me, a lender, and we do all of that with you. So it's not a straitjacket issue. Different people, different things, different people looking for different things, and we're open and flexible to working with you no matter who you are and what exactly is your unique situation. Okay? Any further question? Don't forget again, send a DM, send a mail to info@gtechhomes.com, and we are here to support you. Invest with us with Jasper Estate, Katy, Texas. Some say Katy, Houston. Some people say Katy is not Houston. At least it's Greater Houston. So we want one of the two. Tell me. Temi, can you wrap up? Come and say hello. So, yes, how about those who want mentorship? Yes, if you want mentorship, send a DM to me on this number and let's know. But I will recommend, there are different types of mentorship, and sometimes I recommend that the mentorship can start via what's it called, via the training we have next week. But again, there are different mentorship opportunities and you can take anyone. You want to say hello to my audience?
Hi, everybody. We are expecting you. We're expecting you here at Katy. Hi, Pastor Mimi. Hi, Gina Mama. Hi, boss of 1312. Hi.
People have funny names on Instagram.
They use those ones to do follow, and then do it.
Okay, we have our chairman here, as you can see. If you look,
chairman that doctor has called me has taken the words out of my mouth. But like I said, and I've said many times, this is a fun.
Oh, anointing is back.
We're waiting for you at Jasper Estate in Katy. Great things, 40 acres. We believe that, first of its kind, taking territories, making things happen. And the truth is creating wealth and creating millionaires. Don't be told, be part of it. That's my own take.
Beautiful. So guys, we'll all be together on Saturday. So don't miss the meeting this coming Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Westin Memorial City. To the training, those of you who are still around, we can come together and still doing. So there's a lot we're doing. So those of you who join us late, the network has chased a lot of you away, but it's fine. For those of you who join us late, you can watch the recap all over again. Love you all and thank you for watching today's virtual tour. Okay, God bless you. Bye-bye.